Okay, it's time to do the grind to get the cobalt assembly done.
Lurks in this area. It must be destroyed
So there's
before
not
it
gonna be
causes
much
any
happening in this
havoc.
video. It's just gonna be killing the mobs around here. This is the only one left for the dog. So this is gonna be a slow and painful process. You just saw something weak happen. A player died pathetically. I think tomorrow the Valhim updates, but I'm not sure I really want to record it. But it kind of do, just for the simple fact that I think just getting to the Ashlands is kind of a pain in the ass, and I feel like if I don't record it, it will be like not won't really be like as big a surprise. But also I just can't be bothered to deal with the thing. Like, I'll make a thing when the thing's completely done though, again, and hopefully I think I might have worked out a way to record it. So I've been doing like a playthrough of the entire game, which has taken quite some time, but like, honestly, the enemy speed seem to have been hitting less this time. I don't know if it's just because I'm better at the game, but like, nothing really hurts that bad. But I have only just got to Mistlands, so there's a possibility that the Mistland stuff is going to hit much harder. And again, it's taken me even longer than ever to get to the Mistlands, but this time it's taken 200 days for me to get to Mistlands. But mostly, one of the reasons was I just could not find Modder. Like, I had to explore a lot of the map just to find Modder, because there just wasn't any mountains. And Yagruel's a bit of a pain. Like, I usually don't kill Yagruel because it's just kind of an annoying fight, and this time I'm not going to be bothered to dig the trench around it. I didn't get attacked by any mobs, but it's just, the fight is made to be like quite difficult because of the fact that he does. I realise now the reason he does lightning and fire is so you can't just get in the water to put out the fire, because then that increases his lightning damage. At least I believe that being wet probably increases lightning damage. Because like this Yagruel fight which I had was like right on the coast next to the sea, so if I wanted to I could just dip myself in the ocean to make it so I was wet. Well, at least we need less than that guy. We only need 3k. Like, I wish it could just be kill and chill. Like, I wish they didn't have to loot the rep. Like, I wish they just dropped the rep, because it's just unreliable. You have no idea how long this is going to take, just for the simple fact that it's just random whether the things even give you rep. But yeah, going through the Mistlands is going to suck. Ironically, I could have actually skipped Yagruel, because there was one item I brought with me from like previous worlds that I brought the Wisp Lantern with me, so if I really wanted to, I could just skip him. But then I wouldn't have been able to make any like wisp lights in the Ashland, no, in the Mistlands, so it would have been really annoying to travel around. Oh, I got the non-jump one. But yeah, I killed him now, and he was kind of annoying. Like, the fight was going really well at first, but then I just started to, like, not be able to get stamina. Also, oh wait, there was something else I brought with me as well. I brought chicken eggs with me as well, so I actually farmed chickens, like, this run, and now I kind of see why. I think like chickens are actually quite good. Like, they're nowhere near as good as Mistlands food. Like, they're slightly worse than Mistlands food, but cooked chicken is actually is the strength of high end of plains food. But the cooked egg is worth like nothing though. But the chicken meat is actually like a 70 health food, so it is very helpful. Which also might be the reason why, like, why this run, like, it's felt like enemies have been hitting less, because I've had, like, the extra health from the chicken. Oh no, I have gotten the worst one. Where is it? I hate this one so much. Which one's the one that stops me jumping? I can't even use my dragon rider mount. There is one more pet which, like, I kind of want to get from Dragonflight, but unfortunately I can't get it because I need Time Walking Kata. Because I looked into it, like, I can get like all the other parts for it, but until I do Time Walking Kata, I can't like complete it. But I need to do like Firelands. Fortunately, the next Time Walking Kata is actually fairly soon. Like, it's in like a month pretty much. But then you got the problem that will anyone even be playing the current game, considering that everyone will be doing Pandaria Remix because it's a limited time event that gives you rewards that are hard to get. yeah, I'm gonna try and do the fire lens thing to get the item, because I need an item from the Firehawk boss in the fire lens in time walking, because it's supposed to have a 100% chance to drop the item I need if defeated. But that does mean I unfortunately need to pug fire lens, which also might be a problem of like getting group, like people might not accept me for the group. Wish I didn't have to be time walking. I wish I could just do like solo old fire lens for it, but nope, has to be time walking. The others are going to be annoying to grind as well, but like that one's actually technically the easiest because it's 100%, but it's the problem that you need to actually get a fucking group to do fire lens. Fortunately, I don't have to actually clear the raid, I just need to beat that boss. This is going at a fair speed, I guess. Now we've managed to get about 1,000 so far. What's that? But yeah, I guess I won't be going to Ashlands like tomorrow, unless maybe I'll get through the Mistlands today, but it's very unlikely. I've got a feeling the Mistlands is going to take a few days to get through because it's the worst biome in the game. I also kind of want to try Terminal Locks, but like it's just so annoying to tame things. Like most of the time, I just feel. Also, the new boat like might actually work. Because like that's the thing with the Ashlands, it gives you a new boat because they've like cut like the Ashlands off from any other land, so the only way to get there is by the new boat that it added. Because like the water around the Ashlands is too hot for other boats, so they just fucking die when they try and sail there. Which is why it's gonna be like an interesting thing to like get there, because just sailing there is actually kind of difficult. Because like there's a bunch of like sharp rocks and a new type of sea serpent that spawns around there. And it's just going to be like it's going to be a hassle just to even get to the fucking Ashlands. Like just to sail there. Because like there's a bunch of flying enemies and sea serpents while you're flying there. And I'm gonna guess that if you try and swim there on a lock, it's the same thing, that the water just burns you for being in, so you probably can't even touch the water there. So you probably can't swim there with the locks. But the interesting part is this new boat's like really big, which is actually a disadvantage when you actually think about it, because like I said, there's like massive like spikes that you need to navigate through, and you're using a really big boat, so it's going to be quite difficult to actually dodge the spikes. But yeah, the boat's really big, and it you can use it to like transport. Oh no, I didn't think that'd be the case. Is that actually less or more? I feel like it went up a lot more. I think the last one is like 3 times bigger than the others. Shit, we got the calculation wrong, I think. We were further away than I thought. The last one is 3 times bigger than the others. So we're going to be doing this for even longer. But yeah, the sailing to. Yep, it's bigger. Fuck. But yeah, we should be able to say you can put locks on this boat with ease. But then you also have the problem that since you can't really control your animals, Or maybe you can. Maybe you can ask your animals to stay. I don't think you can. Because I was reading a comment over, like, the problem is, like, if you try and, like, bring wolves to the, Ashlands, they just jump off the fucking boat when the sea serpent's around, because they're like, oh, I want to attack the fucking sea serpent. So transferring locks over the water might be easier. But yeah, I want to kind of try locks. I'm wondering how strong a lock would actually be in the Mistlands against the mobs. Because they're pretty tanky and they hit really, they are actually one of the few mobs that actually does hit hard. Like, I think that they'll do fine on anything in the Mistlands, except for, ghasts. Because I'm pretty sure they're weak to fire, so... And they can't really do anything against the ghast anyway. I did actually die in the Mistlands as well, which was very annoying. Because, like, when I was, like, looking around for, like, the modder thing, I, like, sailed, like, near a Mistlands to like try and map it out, and ended up getting stuck inside a bay. And while I was trying to turn the boat around, a ghast came along when I was like wearing like really weak armor. It also, the ghast didn't actually hit very hard, but it still managed to kill me before I could kill it, which was insanely annoying because then I had to craft another fucking boat to sail there.
I don't have a target.
Oof. That almost killed me. But yeah, it was very annoying because I had to craft another boat to get there. I couldn't get the dev's commands to work to fly because I was struggling to get back there. So I had to get there, which was annoying. I just changed the game settings to put every mob onto passive though, because I couldn't be bothered to die again while trying to retrieve my fucking boat. Which was definitely the correct choice, because when I was trying to get the boat out of the place, it refused to fucking turn. Like, it required so much pushing. And then I decided never to sail near the Mistlands ever again, because I just fucking hate the Mistlands waters. Because every time I've tried to sail there with a boat, and then kill my boat to get the materials back, I have always dropped the nails in the water. It has happened every single time I've gone to the Mistlands with boat. Because the water's just too deep around the Mistlands, so I just lose my nails to the water. I also been trying to do some fishing this time in this one as well. I don't really understand how you're actually meant to do the fishing in Valhim. Like, it seems really fucking stupid. Like, it seems like you need like a fucking ton of stamina to do the fishing. Like, you need to have like about 200 stamina just to try and catch like the basic fucking fish. Like, if you've got like any like basic fish which is like one level higher, like, you know, like the fishes have different size. Like, if it's like a level 2 fish, if like 100 stamina isn't even enough to catch it. Like, there is a fishing leveling thing which you can make, which is kind of which I'm kind of tempted to do, but it's also just a hassle to make and technically be a hassle to release the fish back. And honestly, the chicken farm is also very annoying, for the simple fact that to hatch the eggs they need to be in they need to not be stacked, but like splitting up the stack is so fucking slow. Like, I wish I had a button that just allowed me to throw one egg out at a time. yeah, I'm really not looking forward to going back to the Mistlands again, just because you can't fucking see anything. As I said before, I really wish those, like, it kind of feels like it's necessary to get like a mod to reduce the miss in Valheim. Also, I would like a mod to reduce, no, to remove the fog mechanic, because like there's a weather condition called fog, and it's like almost the same as the fucking mist in the Mistlands. You just can't fucking see anything; it just randomly happens. Quite often in the plains, and it's just like, okay, the game's literally unplayable because I can't see a fucking thing. And what makes it even worse is, like, it's like the mist, except for the wisp lantern has zero effect on it, so you just can't fucking see anything. I kind of just wish there was an option in the settings to just turn down, like, the mist intensities. The fog and mist intensities. Because I've been playing with, like, a good setting. Like, because I changed my mind on, like, the not being able to portal, like, metal. It really doesn't add anything to the game, it just makes it more long-winded. So, like, fortunately they added, like, in one of the settings that you can put in the world, that you can just portal anything. And they have, like, a passive-aggressive thing saying that you shouldn't do it, but it honestly just makes the game better if you can just portal everything. Like, there's no reason why. Like, the portaling, like, the metal thing. Like, I wish that you could make it that you still couldn't portal the dragon eggs. But, like, the metal, like, it really doesn't make that much difference. Because, like, the, it also doesn't help that I'm sure the boats in Valheim are coded to constantly have the wind going against you. Because, like, whenever I'm sailing, the wind is always going in the opposite direction of where I'm trying to sail.
Target something first.
And it makes, like, it makes modders, like, Forsaken ability just the most useless one. Because, yeah, it gives you the wind going behind you for 5 minutes. But after those 5 minutes, guaranteed, the wind will swap to the exact opposite direction of where you want it to go. Like, I just wish the modders one was passive, that it just made it that while sailing your boat, the wind is always behind you. Similar to the Wind Waker, like, really good sail that you can get, where it does the exact same thing, where it just makes it that the wind is just always behind you. Because the sailing is so fucking annoying. And sea serpents are just such a pain as well. Like, they're not difficult at all, it's just they don't fucking spawn. Fortunately, I did see a video though on sea serpents which, like, told me that I've been doing the fight for them wrong, which is very annoying. Because, like, I don't know if it got changed or if I just forgot, but, like, it turns out to actually get the sea serpent onto the shore, you have to, first of all, find one, which is almost impossible. I think in my entire time of playing Valheim, I have found less than 10 sea serpents. Like, you need to find one first, and hope that it didn't spawn at night, because one of the changes, I think it's a change they made anyway, is that if a sea serpent spawns at night, as soon as it turns to day, it despawns, which is fucking stupid considering how rare they fucking are already. And then you need to, like, just slowly sail it back to shore, making sure that it hits your boat every minute, because if it does not hit your boat every minute, it decides to go back to the place where it spawned. So that was the main thing which I think was stopping me getting sea serpents, really. That, like, they made a thing where, like, it needs to hit your boat at least once every minute, or else it will just return back to where it originally came from.
It's too far away.
And then you just have to drag it onto the land and kill it, which is not that difficult. Like, it's annoying because you need a lot of stamina to do it, but it's not that hard to actually kill them on the land. It's mainly the fact that I didn't realise that it needs to hit your boat like every once a minute, or else it just goes back to where it originally spawned.
Target.
Like, I feel like sea serpents should spawn a lot more commonly. It's not like they give you that good of stuff anyway. Like, the food is okay, but it's not the best food. And it just would be nice to be able to get more sea serpent trophies, especially when it used... Actually, no, is it? I believe that's actually the case currently. Like, it'd be nice to get more sea serpent trophies when, like, there's literally a fish in the... One of the fish in the games requires you to get sea serpent trophies to make the bait for it. But yeah, I can't really catch any fish except for like perch and pike. And pike is really difficult. Because I got like my fishing up to like level 20. But it's so difficult to like do the fishing just because like I feel like you need like end game fucking food just to catch like the basic fucking fish.
Target something first.
I also stupidly didn't realize that like the Hilda, how to actually get the Hilda dungeons on the map. Because I accidentally found my first one, and then I realized that when I put it in the thing, there was literally a map in the place which would have shown me where all of the others were. I also, the possibility as well of why like the mobs have been hitting less is like the character I'm using has really high levels on the on their skills, so maybe like the reason stuff hasn't been hitting so hard is because I'm killing stuff quickly, so they're not really getting a chance to deal damage. But the yeah, because Bone Mass died actually surprisingly quickly. Like when I took it on, I was like, I like prepared like a lot for Bone Mass. Like I made like a base like on top of his like spawner thing and put like a bunch of like roofs out so I could stay out of the rain, and put like a fire thing in that base up there. So I had like a constant like fire buff and the and shade from the rain. But he actually died surprisingly quickly to just being bashed with the maze. And when I took on like Yagrul, I actually used the silver sword rather than the like Frostnir this time, because Frostnir actually didn't really seem to deal that much damage. Like I think Yagrul's weak to blunt, but like it did so little blunt. It did mostly frost, and actually not that much spirit. And I was like, the silver sword actually does a lot of spirit and did a lot of slashing. So I was like, I think the silver sword will probably be fine. And it kind of was. Like I was saying, the Yagrul fight went well-ish at the beginning, but towards the end it started having problems of like not being able to get near him. Because Yagrul is kind of an annoying fight because like he really just has like 3 moves. Call down Meteor Strike, Slam on the floor which burns and electrocutes, and the Beam Attack. And like the Slam on the floor like has too big a fucking area, and it leaves a burning patch on the floor for far too long, so I just constantly keep setting myself on fire. And the Meteor's just fucking home, but the laser fortunately is very easy to deal with. Because fortunately someone pointed out like that the all you really have to do for the laser is just make sure that you're around where the middle part is where you summon him. Because if you're just on the opposite side of that and he tries to laser you, you'll just hit the summoning thing, and the summoning thing's an indestructible structure, so you can't destroy it. But he does have to be on the opposite side and not on top of it.
It's still recharging.
Unfortunately, I did my usual modest strat, which works perfectly every time. Because she just can't shoot downwards. So just digging a trench around her spawner. Annoyingly, like, both the spawners, like, were really close to the edge of a cliff, though, so it was quite hard to actually make one of these bases. And I don't really understand how people use the Fenrir armor. Like, people are like, oh, the Fenrir armor's so good. But I'm like, it really doesn't seem that good. Like, I was wearing, like, the full Fenrir armor, fully upgraded, running around the swamp. And I was actually, kind of actually under threat of dying to, any star difficulty, Draugr. Like, the armor was so low from, like, the Fenrir armor that a star Draugr could actually kill me. Because it still dealt about 30 damage. But I still wore that armor because, like, I was mostly in the swamp doing my coal farming thing where I just have, like, a bunch of portals linked between different Surtling spawners. Just to gather up coal, because that's definitely the best way to get coal. Annoyingly, Ashland's nerfs the Feather Cape. Which is a bit of a shame. Because, like, they removed the cold resistance from it. And possibly give it fire weakness. No, I think a bunch of capes get nerfed. But yeah, I've tried to avoid spoilers for, like, the Ashlands, but I do know, like, about getting there. Like, a little bit about getting there. But, like, it seems like quite a thing that, like, they make it really hard to get there, and it's like, man, if you don't establish a portal, then you have to do it again, which would be awful. And also, the Ashlands has a mechanic where, like, wooden structures burn, so establishing a base is going to be a pain in the ass as well. Which also, like, if it's like wooden structures burn, does that include portals? Can I make a portal while it burning? Because I know they added a new type of portal, like, they might have added the stone portal so you can actually make a portal there. Because we're going to need a portal back to the mainland. But yeah, I very much doubt I'm going to be able to complete the Mistlands today since I've, like, not done anything in it yet. At least killing the queen should be a lot quicker this time. Because I've learned that, like, to actually fight the queen, you're meant to just use the magic. Like, she is weak to the magic damage. Unlike when I tried to kill her with melee and she just took fucking an hour to kill. Because it really should be quite easy with magic, because the ads are weak to magic and so is she. The only problem is trying to kill her with magic means that probably if I get hit once I'll fucking die, like if I'm wearing the magic set. Could just wear like the high armor, but like have like... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't even like done anything yet. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna. I don't even have the fucking key. I haven't done like any of the dungeons. It's probably gonna take like a few days just to get the key because finding the dungeons. Fortunately though, getting the sappers shouldn't be too difficult because there are actually multiple ways that you can break the box without aggroing the dwarves. Because, like, originally there was one which, like, you just throw ether near the, you throw ether near the box and the ether will break the box for you without aggroing them. But then there's also a method of using the cart, like if you just get the cart and bash it into the box, that also breaks it without aggroing them. The farming in Mistlands though is so stupid. Like I just wish that like you could make a greenhouse or something. Cause it's like, what is like? It's just such a massive threat to really farm in the Mistlands. Cause it's like, if any, like as we know, there's like 4 mobs in there which are like a threat. That can actually deal damage. And two of them can fucking fly, so it's like they're going to just destroy your farm. Mostly just if a gas spawns, your entire farm is fucking screwed, because gas just are the most destructive thing. So there's just no point in making a fence around your farm in the Mistlands, because like the Seekers are like the most common mob, and they can just fucking fly, so they can probably just fly over your fucking fence. I also had really bad luck with my plains farm in this one. Like when I was trying to make it, I kept having rocks underneath the ground, which was really annoying. Like, it kept just having rocks in the thing. And then I thought I'd made one without a rock, and it turned out there was a rock underneath the ground, which was still affecting the farm field. So I had to dig it out. I just wish I had more flat farms, because both my farms are kind of not flat. Won't let me away. Not only my charger of my laptop a bit broken, which ain't good. Fortunately, I don't seem to be getting lag on WoW, because I wasn't sure whether it was because my charger was a bit broken that like I was getting bits of lag, but I think it was probably just the amount of entities. I'm also wondering whether, like, I'm gonna actually need the aggro power for the Ashlands, because I'm gonna assume that a lot of the mobs in the Ashlands use elemental damage. Still though, probably one of the most deadly mobs is still those fucking groves. They're so dumb. Actually no, when I said that modder went well, I actually did go kinda bad at one point. Like, I did actually get hit by her flying attack, which actually almost fucking killed me. Because, like, that's the stupid thing with modder. The fight's easy as long as you just don't ever get hit. As long as she never uses that fucking flying attack. Because it's got the same problem as the Groves, where it's like, oh, this attack wouldn't be too bad, except for the fact that she fires like 20 fucking shots of it at the same time. So like, if you get hit by it, you get hit by it about 6 times in a row. Which, because of the stagger system, like, does a fucking ton of damage getting hit by 6 attacks in a row. Because yeah, I fucked up once and she actually managed to get like, what, one off, so I became a lot more careful after that to make sure that she always landed before I came out. Because it's one of the stupid things about Mother. Like, the fight's pretty easy, but like, that flying thing, which is just so dumb that it's like, oh, I'm just gonna keep flying around until I lose sight of you. And while I'm flying, I literally have an attack which does probably about 500 damage if every single hits your character. And it kind of homes in on your character, so if it will probably hit all of them if you're not hidden. But yeah, I kind of want to just get the locks so I can level up the riding skill. Because like I said, I've tried to avoid spoilers of Ashlands, but I know that there's a new mount in Ashlands. I know like a few things, but I've like not got like don't know like any of the enemies really, except for like the 2 like in the sailing over. Because like it's so stupid that like they released it like in a public test realm for like about 2 weeks before it actually launched. It's like the game's early access. You should have probably, you know, just released the fucking thing. At least it might mean that they've scaled the enemies to be a little bit more fair, because as we know, mobs are always bullshit in Valheim whenever they're released. That might be the advantage of Mistlands. And like also, Mistlands might just become significantly easier once Ashland's released, because that's certainly how the plains became. That might be why the plains hit like weak. I'm sure like the Fuglings got so much fucking weaker after the Mistlands got launched. Like, Fuglings are not even a fucking threat anymore. Like, you can easily fight a group of 4 without being fucking careful. Well, you have to be a bit careful. But like, it used to be that the Fuglings would hit like about 60 to 90 damage every time they hit you. And now they hit like about 5. There's also the question of, do I use the root armor though for the Mistland? Like, use the root armor like chest piece or something, because it's lowers like pierce damage, and most like the common enemies mostly deal pierce damage. But then everything else will deal slightly more though. And it will make me very weak to ghasts. But you should never really run into ghast, hopefully. I'm also going to have to try and use the crossbow again, even though it's probably significantly weaker than my actual bow. Just because I haven't leveled up my crossbow at all. I'm trying to level up my skill. Because, yeah, I put like 2 custom, like, custom settings into my world, which is reduce the XP loss when die, because that's just necessary. I've actually now learned how much XP you fucking lose. when you die. Like, the default amount of XP you lose is 5% of your fucking level. So if you're a high level, that's a ridiculous amount of levels lost. Oh my god, the worst thing though which happened though was I managed to die to fucking grey dwarfs wearing like full like wearing armor which reduce the damage less than 1. It was like, how? Because like they just managed to I destroyed my boat like near the shore and didn't have any stamina, so I just drowned. It was like, for fuck's sake, I died to grey dwarves wearing like armor where they literally deal less than 1 damage.
Is full. I can't carry anymore.
I don't think I've done a video on the Hilda, like, bosses. But in truth, most of them ain't really that... Most of them are very easy. Like, the first 2, like, Smoldering Remains and the Ice boss is just rather easy to do. And then the Plains one is also not actually that much of a threat. And ironically, I've actually taken on the Ice boss a few times. And ironically, the fight is actually... The raid is actually harder than the actual boss fight. No, than the dungeon. Because it summons 1-star werewolves. Like, not werewolves. Like, it can summon casters, but it's mostly just normal werewolves. And the 1-star werewolves are actually quite dangerous. But the dungeon mostly has the casters, and the casters are not actually that bad. Mostly has bats as well, which is one of the most stupid enemies if you really think about it. Like, you get bats like in the... Like, bats are just so weak for the point in the game which they come up. But I suppose that they are in a dungeon. They have killed me in the dungeons before, just because of a stupid thing that they can do where they fly underneath you, carry you over a pit, and drop you.
May your feet find good trails.
Which should be kind of a bug, but it's happened, I think, twice to me before, so... In fact, actually, I think every time I've done an ice dungeon, I have managed to fall down the fucking stairs. Because even in this playthrough, I fell down the fucking stairs. It didn't kill me, but it did a lot of fucking damage. And like I said, there was one time when a bat carried me over the stairs and dropped me.
Many farewells.
Which was not this playthrough. But yeah, I just find the farming of animals just so useless. Like, the chickens are okay, but like... all the other animals, there's not really any point. Like, I suppose if you get the wolves, like if you get a high-end wolf, you can... Wolves are meant to be very strong, but it's just such an effort to fucking do it. I just hate the fucking taming process. Like, the taming process is just such a pain in Valheim that, like, according to, like, people, it takes 30 minutes to tame the creature, but you have to be near the fucking creature for it to tame, but not too near that it's afraid. So, like, you pretty much just have to be at the perfect distance from it for 30 minutes and just do fucking nothing, because if you go too far away, it won't give you credit. So it's just too much of a pain to tame things. Especially as, like, with, like, anything, like, stronger than a boar, like, they just destroy, like, your pens too easily. Like, I believe in my last playthrough which I did, I tried to tame a lox, but it just destroys the, like, you can't put it in, like, a stone thing, because it just breaks the fucking walls by just walking near them. So, like, the only way to do it is to dig a pit, which is what I'm going to try and do. And like I said, I'm going to try and bring some lox to the Mistland, so it's going to be such a pain pain to fucking tame them. And then you got the problem that, like, they can just die. Which is the reason why I don't even try and tame the boars, because I had, in one of my playthroughs, I had like a two-star boar farm, and I got a drake invasion, and the drakes just killed like all my boars. Except one, so I could restart the boar farm, but it was just like, if I'd been unlucky and they hadn't broken the fucking fence, the drakes hadn't broke the fence, I would have lost every boar there. Because they only survived because, like, the drakes accidentally broke the fence, so the one of my boars managed to escape the pen. Because, like, no matter what I do, like, any of the tame creatures, if, like, I get a flying enemy, they're going to fucking die to it. Thing is, I don't know if Drake invasion can actually happen after you kill Modder. Like, I think that, like, from what I've seen, it seems that some of the raids stop after you've beaten certain bosses, and I think the Drake one only happens if you haven't beaten Modder.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you. Good fortune to our friends.
And boars are actually one of the few which is actually okay to tame. Like, it's mostly the reason why I hate the taming thing is because, like I said, you got to be near them, and then it's the wolf taming is just such a pain to do. Like, if you want a 1 and 2 star wolf, they only spawn at night. You got to be near like, you got to be near them for the tame. During the day, they don't tame, and if they're not in a pit, will try and run away and despawn. Even after they're tamed, they still retain that despawning thing. So even after you've tamed the 1 and 2 star wolf, you have to breed it with like another wolf to try and get a 1 and 2 star wolf puppy, so you can then breed that one, because that one won't run away. Like, it's so stupid that even after you've successfully tamed the wolf, you're still not fucking done. It can still fucking despawn on you even after you've tamed it. Because I remember when I did manage to tame a 1 star wolf, it just like the whole thing took me like about 6 hours to do, to just tame a 1 star wolf and then breed it so that it wouldn't despawn. And then it wasn't even that strong. Like, it fucking died to Fugalins still, and it was like, what the fuck? These things are supposed to be really strong. Because honestly, I'd never actually seen a 2 star wolf until, like, this playthrough. Because I did actually find a 2 star wolf, but it's like, I'm not going to try and tame it, because like, I hadn't dug any pits, so there was no way I could really tame it. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and bring locks, because they should be hopefully strong enough to survive the They might be strong enough to survive the things. But I don't know whether they're weak to pierce. Like, I think with my with my needle arrows, I'm dealing like 100 damage, like, with each arrow. and they die pretty quick. So it might still not really stand a chance. But they do well against growths, so maybe they'll be fine.
Inventory is full.
Didn't I just empty the inventory though? Should I just sell the things? I can't really bother to sell them. I'm just gonna sell them to a vendor.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
But also, another thing Valheim needs is they do need that big inventory. Like, it's ridiculous how small your inventory is.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Okay. Why is snow not working?
I need to be close.
Oh, he's by himself.
I'm out of room.
Sonorous warcraft, a very angry rogue. Then perish. Where is everyone?
I can't use that item yet.
At least the advantage is the one I'm trying to do the this pet which I'm missing. It shouldn't be too hard to actually find the mobs because I don't think anyone's going to be farming it when I do it. It's been so long. So we should be able to find the trash quite easily for it. Man, if the mobs actually just dropped the... Did they really finish? They did. And everyone's gone now. I'm gonna go from become big? It did not become big. But yeah, I just need to get the magic going. What was the misspelling? There's no quest, is there? It's just sign up just in case, I guess. Well, if it was the amount which I thought it was, we would have been done by now.
Can't use that item yet.
Consume, devour, feast. Why am I not detecting any form of light? But yeah, also because it like took so long to find Modder, I actually had already finished like the plains by the time I actually took on Modder. Like I was pretty much ready to fight Yagruel. Because it really did take fucking ages for me to actually find it. pretty much halfway through the bar though.
It's not ready yet.
Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what card I'm going to use in the Pandaria thing. Like, just the problem that I feel like I don't really know how to play like the other classes.
It's still recharging.
Like, there is also a possibility I could just play DK and try tanking, because I really need to learn how to tank. I feel like my life would be so much easier on WoW if I just tank instead of DPS, because then I don't need to worry about my damage. And it also just makes it easier to find content because you're a fucking tank, you don't have to queue really.
It's too far away. Target something. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I need to target something first. I need a target.
The fuck? Let's find one equipped, right? Oh, this is such a grind though. Small energy.
I can't drink anymore yet.
So annoying that I feel like I might have to get rid of my speed add-on because it seems to be lost. Like, I don't know where it is on the screen, so I might have to get rid of it and re-get it just so it appears. We don't really need it yet. Should've gone with my stream.
I'm out of range. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
When you forget how to use your loot around. It's the main problem with this, like, there's a bug where you can't loot the bodies. It's not a bug at all, but it's just fucking stupid that you can't loot bodies if you're too far away from the other group members.
Something first. Our lands are under attack. Tend to those in need and see to it that the threat is removed.
Now we just need 2,400. Why do we have to have the... as long as I get my ether, at least I can finally get the feather cape, which will make navigating the missiles a little easier. Like I said, I don't really want the mist to be completely removed from the mist lands. What I just want is that the things that dispel it just dispel far further. Like the wisp lantern and the and the torches that you can make should definitely be like 4 times stronger than they are currently. Like you need to make far too many torches if you want to actually get rid of the mist. Even if the torches ain't that expensive, it's just annoying that like they like literally probably have a range of about 5 feet, which is stupid. They should be far further than that. Why can't you attack that? Pretty sure you can attack that target. You just choose not to. Shit, got something called blink. Oh, we got the invincible one. No. It slows movement speed though. But yeah, the Eurovision thing was terrible though.
I need to target something first.
It was very bad this year. Should have just done this grind instead of that extra 10 rep. Because it might have been done by now if we had. No, it won't be the case at all. It would be a little closer. Ow, this ice actually hurts. That blink is very annoying.
It's too far away. I can't attack that target. I'm out of range.
We need to work out which one's doing the blink, I think. Oh, it does increase my movement speed though. do these people get more points than me then? Like, they just seem to get more rep, but they seem to be finishing it and I'm still not done.
It's too far away.
Like, we still have so much left. But I need to keep moving, which is too much of a problem. Oh, you fucking give me the blink, stop me from mounting up. Need more small. Need more small to counteract the big. Slow. Nobody corrects it.
I need to destroy. I'm out of range.
There's 1,400.
I don't have a target.
Like, that's the problem with the movement one. Like, you can't use it. Because, like, I can't loot while moving. Like, the game won't let me loot bodies while I'm moving.
I'm out of range.
Oh yeah, I'm really confused what the fuck happened, like, Yes, sir. Like, I was in like Corfia and like someone managed to like deal like about 500k damage to one of the rares. Like they just instantly killed one of the rares, which was extremely annoying. Because I cast my move on it, but it didn't acknowledge that I cast the move on it, so I didn't get the loot from it. Like it just instantly died, which was insanely annoying because it was one that dropped a mount. And I don't know how the fuck the person killed it instantly.
Anymore.
I have many, many wares.
Marty, how strong is that? It's okay. But how long can this go on? Where is everyone? cobalt assembling.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need a target.
Can we get to 1,000?
It's too far away.
Defect does not stack. But does it refresh though?
I don't have a target. I'm out of range. I need to get out. Target something first. I can't detect that.
We only have a small amount of health. Only have that 2 million health. And an inability to move. God, we still need 900.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
Tar walk.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
slow down my glider. How long can this go on? How long can this go
I'm
on?
out of range.
So angry. Grr.
Our lands are under attack. Tend to those in need and see to it that the threat is removed.
Gotta slow down even more. As we've learned, you can't actually slow the Dragon Rider mount. Like from Shadowlands, we've learned that like the Dragon Rider mount is not slowed by slow effects.
It's too far away. Target something close.
Even more slow.
I'm out of range. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I can't use that item yet. It's too far away. I need a target.
Damn, I don't think I'm even getting the speed boost from that.
I need to get closer. Attack that target.
Don't really want the... Okay, we'll do it.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Small. Oh, I can only stack up to 4 now.
I'm out of range.
Bug, that's a bug. That is a bug.
Inventory is full.
At least we're almost there then.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you. Good fortune to our friends.
Friend of Grummo. Lucky Doom.
I need a target. It's not letting me. I'm out of range. Target something first.
Stop teleporting me back whenever I'm about to touch the floor. Yeah, if we go in here, this should be the last of them. Maybe not. The slowest run in the West. Nah, it's just so slow. Or is it? What the? No, I lost my size. How did I lose my size? But I haven't lost my size. I still have the power of it. And we are finally fucking done. What the dog doing? That was painful. Nah, it wasn't that bad. Well, that was an unfun, uninteractive gameplay. It's Taivan. He big. What's the dog doing? He just walking. Oh. What is that dog doing? The dog. He has that dog in him.